this facility. TIAA Bank Field. CEA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Jacksonville, Florida. We've got ourselves a fight in this one to get back above 500. Week 3 is underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So here are the Jaguars taking over for the first time on offense. They're brought out by the fifth-year man out of Clemson. Hard to believe it's year 5, isn't it, Brock? Former #1 overall pick, Trevor Lawrence.
Last week, Kate, you won't call his effort wasted now. But you wish a game like that would have come in a win instead of showing up in a contest they ended up dropping. 2 touchdowns, no picks. That's the type of game that wins are typically built off of.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Red 23. Hey, Ginger. Red. Done.
Lawrence now off the play action. And this is taken ahead to the 37. Kalen Bullock up to make the stop. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Lawrence working from the gun. Got his man. Thomas has it. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Motioning left is Thomas. 1st and 10. It's Lawrence. On the move, headed right.
Tip, 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 tip. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Hey, run!
Lawrence, a quick throw out wide. And his short game gets them a new set of downs. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. They'll try it left with Etienne. Jukes out a 1 stop. And that's good for a gain of 5. Jalen Petrie there on the stop. Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. They put a receiver in motion here left. On 2nd down, it's Etienne. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. They get 6 and a 1st down as well. Complete left side to Thomas. And they won't manage a ton. This gets to about the 26. Kamari Lassiter getting up there to make the stop. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
Hey, Lion.
Now it's Lawrence. Here comes the screen for Etienne. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. Into the hands of his running back, Etienne. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards. This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal.
Good for another Jaguars.
Etienne does not score. They not only stop him, they backed him up a couple of yards.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth yet.
And he scores. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars finish up an excellent opening series. Little tax on the extra point. And the Jaguars will jump out to a 7-0 lead. On now is Cook to kick this away. Here's Traymon Smith with the return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. So here come the Texans for their opening drive. Leading them out, our 2023 Offensive Rookie of the Year. Now in his 3rd season out of Ohio State, it's C.J. Stroud.
A bit of an uneventful outing individually last week, Kate. A touchdown and a pick for him, but the lasting memory, There's no question about it. Walking off that field with the loss, that stings. No doubt he feels he could have done more to prevent that result. So expect to see a motivated individual taking snaps here this week.
Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Another try following the sack. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. They get 28 out of that play. And the Texans are going to have the first down.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
That's a catch for Nico Collins. They get 27 on the play. And it sets up a Houston first.
Here we go. Hey, Kings.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Gets this one. Massive hit, the ball is out. And it looks like the Jaguars got to it.
You know, this just can't happen on football. It really can. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. Now he's past the 25. He makes it in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars take a 13-0 lead.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. You have that middle field open or close. You have that single high or two high. Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
Little able to connect on the point after. And the Jaguars drive out to an early 14-0 lead. On now is Cook to kick this away. Here's Smith on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Now we'll see the Houston offense for their second drive of the contest. They aren't even quite sure what this team is going to settle in as this season, Brock, but already this is an important contest for them that could have postseason implications down the line. First down throw by Stroud. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch. The quarterback will find you again.
Stroud off the play fake. Bails out of the pocket quick. And off here to Mixon. And he takes it across midfield and into Jaguars territory.
As soon as he starts to escape, Kate, you can almost see that gunslinger mentality come to life. It takes really perfect defense to hold up and keep him from finding something, but they'll get that first down. They couldn't do it right there.
Finds the in route complete. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. One quarter down in this all-AFC South contest. It's the Jaguars setting the pace so far. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit. Welcome back. We'll begin the second quarter with the Texans in possession. On play action, here's Stroud. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. First red zone opportunity of the game now for the Texans. They've got 1st and 10 right along the 20. That's some decent running there. Gets him 4. It's going to be 2nd down.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. They got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. That's a gain of 13, and it sets them up with first and goal. Mixon. Can't quite pass that line. They stop him at the 3.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Last play stopped short, still 3 yards to gain, third and goal. Shotgun now, first round. And he will score, touchdown Houston! The Texans make it a one-score game in the first half. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups, and when you see it throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
After the sack, another pass on second down. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to set them up with a first down on a huge gain.
A gain of 24 yards. Move goes James. That's good.
Inside handoff goes to ETN. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Brings up second down at the 49.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. They'll check this one down to ETN. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. First down, ball at the 36.
First down.
Lawrence to throw it. Finds him over the middle. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
Textbook hitch route. Hit him in the short field and deliver it once that defense turns their attention elsewhere. Okay, this is a low-ceiling play with a reliable source of yardage.
And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. 7th play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6.
And 6 yards to go.
Back to the air. Lawrence. Complete beyond the marker. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10.
That's good for another Jaguars.
Trying it right side with ETN. Got him a good handful there as it brings up second down.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Has it down close. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got first and goal. We're at the 2-minute warning now from Everbank. The Jaguars looking to add to their advantage. 4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
Hey, easy, route.
Lawrence working from the gun. Escapes, and he will score. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars grow their lead just before halftime. Trevor Lawrence with the touchdown. His 3rd total score in this game. Little tacks on the extra points. And the Jaguars double their lead to 14. On now is Cook to kick this away. Here's Smith on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Texans and running back Joe Mixon headed out for their next series. And And he sure has proven to be a handful for him, grabbing their attention as a runner, but actually doing a good bit of damage as part of the team's passing game, too. Stroud throwing here on first. Short pass brought in. And they get to him a good ways downfield from that line of scrimmage.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Houston.
From the gun, Stroud. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He was hoping to get it to Tank Dell there. So second down coming up.
Second and 10.
Running left is Mixon. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
First down, Texans.
Back to throw, Stroud. Left side into the hands of Dell. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
Here we go.
From the 24. Back to back for Dell. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. Houston calls it second timeout. They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. From the red zone now. The shot to the end zone is incomplete.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone.
Touchdown, Houston! The Texans making a one-score game before halftime. Fairbairn now for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Texans chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Texans 14. Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Jaguars take over.
The Jaguars going on offense one final time in the opening half. And eventually, Brock, one of their drives is going to fail to reach that end zone. But through 3 possessions so far, they have been perfect.
And in order for that to happen, somebody somewhere on this defense has got to rise to the occasion.
Throwing on first down, Lawrence. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go. Had that one, but just couldn't see it through. So it'll be second down.
At the 35-yard line.
Hey,
Now it's Lawrence. Completed over the middle. Rolling into enemy territory. Keeps it moving. And they're going to take this in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars will add to their lead at the end of the half. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. Little able to connect on the point after. And the Jaguars double their lead to 14. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. They stop him right as he gets up past the 15. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. Well, that clock's going to run as he takes a knee. We'll see if the defense wants to burn a timeout and preserve some of it. So entering the locker room, got ourselves... Not everyone's a fan of the out-of-town scoreboard. We'll keep our focus right here. Let's get back to football with a start in the second half. On now is Cook to kick this away. Here's a return from the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25. Now here's the Houston offense. They've got it first to begin the third. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit. They go play action with Stroud. Or left side, caught by Higgins. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. From the 39 now after that explosive start to this drive.
And the Texans first down.
First and 10, a run to Mixon. Running there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one. Nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
Brings up second and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. To the air, Stroud. This connects with Higgins. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. They're now set for first and 10.
First down, Houston.
Off the play action, here's Stroud. To the ground it goes, that's incomplete.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
Got his target, it's Higgins. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Seventh play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is third and 6. Again, Stroud. Escape. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. Texans going to kick this away on fourth, and it's Tommy Townsend on for the punt. Coming off 4 punts in that loss, and he boots his first of this game away. And the punt team gets to this one at the 17-yard line. Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's first and 10. Here's ETN to begin the drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. I love the aggressiveness from this defense. All right, here we go. Second down.
Taken down back at the 15-yard line.
Back to throw. Here's Lawrence. Here comes the screen for ETN. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
It's a gain of 18. That's good for a Jaguars.
Off the play action, it's Lawrence. Connects on the crosser. And some excellent work on this play. Takes him a while to get to him downfield. Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play.
Those chains. That's good for another Jacksonville.
Now give this up the middle to ETN. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
Second and 11 at the 37-yard line.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. And he can't escape. He goes down. A flag no down with him. Let's see, did somebody hold up front, or is this marker going to wipe away that great sack? They'll have a new set of downs following that defensive penalty. Lawrence with it on first. Wow, wide open here. Complete. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Lawrence now off the play action. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that sack going to cost them some yardage. Gotta forget about first down in a hurry. They need a chunk of yards here on second and goal. Trying again following the sack. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
Really had to find a way to get that short completion because now you're staring at third and extra long, and that's a place no QB in this league wants to be.
Lawrence on third and goal. He brings it in. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow. That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point, but they do come away with 3.
Fielded at the 7. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Here come the Texans as they get set to take over on offense. They're running out of time to get this game into a more manageable spot, Brock. We've got a 3-score deficit, and we're in quarter number 3. They'll begin with a run by Mixon. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. I'm a more aggressive call on second.
It's Mixon on second down. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Keeping it with Mixon. Down the sideline of the 45. And he'll go out of bounds just short of the red zone. Well, this certainly has been a memorable contest for him. His coaches, man, they're going to take this kind of output every single game.
This goes a little beyond the expectations they have for him, maybe even for himself. It impresses me so much, Kate. The guy just doesn't tire. Getting stronger, literally, as this game's going on.
Thought he had a touchdown there. So that brings up second down. Shotgun now, first round. And that finds him in the end zone for the Houston touchdown. The Texans shave some off the... So we've got a stoppage now. Figured this might be coming. We're going to take another look to see if this was indeed a touchdown. Well, this right here is where having all those camera angles comes into play. We're going to get a much clearer picture thanks to all the shots we've got.
Yep, technology, everybody's friend right now. We get to watch it again and again. Unlike these officials, we got to see it once in real time. We just have to see, is there clear enough evidence to overturn the call that was made down there on the field?
That one splits the uprights. And the Texans cut the lead down to 10. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. The Jaguars and Brian Thomas Jr. ready for another drive on offense. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has it with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. And he'll get about 4 yards as that brings up second down.
Second and 6 at the 39-yard line.
Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's Jaguars football with a slight lead. Just got to hang on to it for one final quarter. Second and 6 coming up here.
Decent 24. Hey, Soko, high.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Finds him over the middle. And they get this down to the 44 before he stops. 16 yards on the play. And that's a Jaguar first down.
That's good for a Jaguars first down.
From the gun, ETN gets it. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down. Offense to the line for second down.
Hey, run. Soko, high.
Lawrence working from the gun. Completed to his running back. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
Throwing is Lawrence on third down. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means fourth down coming up. Cam Little now to try the Jags field goal. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash.
A 58-yard attempt.
And he missed it. It's no good. And their lead holds steady at 10.
Really, Kate, that miss doesn't change a whole lot about the game management here. The only thing it does is provide a bit more momentum for the offense, running out in need of 2 quick scores.
Grab the throw on first down. Collins got it left side. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Offense set for a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
From the gun, Stroud hits his running back. And this one doesn't go far.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion or at a premium in this league.
They strike for 23 yards. And it sets up a Houston first.
It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, Houston.
Here's Stroud again. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's second down.
Second and 10.
Again to Mixon up the middle. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Here's Stroud now. Caught just shy of the goal line. Looks great initially, but he is short on that first down marker. They rallied to him in time to force the 4th down. Kicked well, and this is good! And it pulls him back within 1 score here in the 4th.
His make there, they had to have that one. And it really does set up a judgment call down on the field. And this is where special teams coach and head coach are talking about game management. Got 3 timeouts left, so you really can write either script you want. Onside kick or send it deep.
The Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10.
Hey, change attack.
Lawrence throwing here. Dump off, caught by his back. Escapes a defender. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
And they come through with a big stop there. Got him down for a loss as they keep fighting back here in the 4th. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Tackle made back at the 48-yard line.
Hey.
Looking to throw. Lawrence. And he's brought down at the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Hey, Soko, hot.
Back to throw it. Dumped off to his running back. And he hits a wall at the line and goes nowhere. It's the 2-minute warning here in Jacksonville. Jaguars leading by 7. On 4th down, it's Logan Cook on for the Jaguars to punt it away. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. And this looks like it got just inside the 20 as it flew out, and indeed it did. They're putting the ball at the 19-yard line. The Texans and running back Joe Mixon headed out for their next series. And the last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Here he is to throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Finds Higgins for another grab. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Now to throw. This connects with Higgins. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, there's way too much risk for that reward.
Throw left side, caught by Bryant. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
At the 33-yard line.
He'll look to throw it. Looking underneath here to Mixon. And he will be stopped now, but a lot to like about that effort. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. 2 timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Hits him on the out route. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on first down. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up
Setting up to pass. He runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Houston calls it 2nd timeout. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. First down throw by Stroud. And he gets him the touchdown. And now a potential game-deciding play call coming up. And that is his 4th touchdown reception of the game. Now hang on, they want to take another look at this play. And a very important call coming up late in this game. We're all watching that sideline here, seeing where those feet came down.
And no matter what they rule here, Kate, that was an outstanding effort just to make the catch.
Yeah.
Now we got to look and see, did he get both feet in with possession?
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
Well, good thing they reviewed it, because after further examination, the call on the field has changed. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. To the air yet again, it's Stroud. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released to alter that throw.
And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, well, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he can get the first down.
And he'll be taken down at the last possible moments. He's at the 1. And with 4 seconds remaining, they're going to take a timeout. They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's 1st and goal. One final shot here. And they pull it off. A touchdown catch in the final moments. And now overtime or a win right here are on the table.
Touchdown, Houston.
So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a 1-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
For the 2-point conversion.
Here he goes, one final shot. And this lines up incomplete. They took their shot. And instead trail by 1 with almost no time left. So the Jaguars come away with the win in this one. And it could have gone either way down to the very end, but they were able to come up with the clutch plays to take the